All right, Pro Football Focus. Speaking of analytics, analytics-driven website ranked the running back units for the NFL, and this doesn't surprise me. Browns ranked number 1, Colts 2, Saints 3, Vikings 4, Cowboys 5. It would seem the Browns might even be distancing themselves with what they've added to that running back unit as well.
Right, I think they're far and away number 1, and it starts with Nick Chubb for obvious reasons. But when we talk about Kareem Hunt, this is a guy that really is that multifaceted back, that if he were a featured back somewhere, we'd be talking about him, maybe not to the level of like a Christian McCaffrey or, a Saquon Barkley when he's healthy and all the things those guys can do. But Kareem Hunt has that type of skill set. He can run the ball well, but he can be used as a receiver. He can put up, all these all-purpose yards, and that's what so many teams love today. This is a guy that probably, under normal circumstances, would have just signed a big extension with the Kansas City Chiefs. That's how valuable he is. So the Browns really have essentially 2 number 1 backs in their backfield, and not just, Kareem Hunt's not just, a number 1 back on an okay offense. He could be a driving force behind an offense. That's how good he is.
And then you add a guy like Demetric Felton, who we talked about earlier, and that just kind of adds to the depth and what you can potentially do with that group.
Yeah, it's all those little wrinkles. And it's another guy that, when Nick Chubb's on the field, you kind of know what he's going to do. He's gotten a little better in the passing and screen game, but you kind of know what Nick Chubb is. When Kareem Hunt comes on the field, who knows? He could split out wide. He could carry the football. He runs so hard. And now you got Demetric Felton, who can do a lot of the same things. When you see him come on the field, a defense has to think, okay, what are they going to do with him? Are they going to hand him the ball, throw him the ball? It's just so many different things that a defense has to account for.
Yeah, and the flip side of it is that offensive line is really good, and you might know what Nick Chubb's going to do, but doesn't mean you're going to stop him.
Yeah, that's what makes him so great. When he's on the field, they're probably going to hand him the football, but good luck stopping him. And I thought last year when they brought this offense in, this was such a perfect marriage of runner and scheme, because Nick Chubb just thrives in this type of offense. We talk about how, a guy like Kyle Shanahan can plug any back into this offense and he's successful. And I think that's true, but Nick Chubb is a different level. Nick Chubb is the type of guy that can put up 1,500 yards, maybe even 2,000 yards if he had a Derrick Henry type of workload to work with. He just fits this scheme perfectly. He figures out where he wants to go. He makes a cut and he goes. And then when he gets to that second level, he's impossible to bring down.